On this video, I would like to do a brief review, and we might even say a new edition of John 1:1 and following, read phrase by phrase from the Greek New Testament with grammar, then a reading of the Hebrew translation by Delitzsch with grammar, and Delitzsch's work is in the public domain, and looking at historical Hebrew grammar at times as we're going through it. So to do a study, we'll start with John 1:1. It's a great verse. It looks at Jesus Christ, at his eternality, at his being face to face with the Father from all eternity, and thirdly, at the Word, which is Christ, being fully God, fully divine. So we read, En arche ein ha logos. In the beginning was the Word. In is a preposition. It takes the dative case, and arche is a feminine noun in the dative case. So in the beginning, ein was. Ein is from the verb eimi, to be. It's the imperfect indicative active third person singular from eimi. So en arche ein ha logos. In the beginning was the Word. Ha is the definite article, the, and logos is the noun that means word. We're going to do this phrase by phrase. So, and by the way, logos is a masculine noun of the second declension, and it is in the nominative with ha logos, and ha is the definite article, the. The Hebrew translation by Delitzsch reads, Bereshit haya ha-davar. In the beginning was the Word. Be is the preposition in, the inseparable preposition. Reshit means beginning. Haya is your G or cow perfect, third masculine singular from haya. And ha-davar, ha is the definite article, and davar means word. Historically, it would have been hal, davar, where the lamed, by progressive assimilation, has entered into the dalet, causing a doggish forte or a doubling. So in the beginning was the Word, and the Word here, of course, is Christ. In the Aramaic translation, in the Targum, we might even read it, in the beginning was the Memra, the Memra being often used in Aramaic for word. Then we go to the second clause, V'hadavar haya et ha-Elohim. I'm sorry, let me go back to the Greek. I'm starting with the Greek. So the second clause is, Kai halagos ein pros ton theon. Kai is the conjunction and, ha is the definite article, nominative masculine singular, and the word logos is the second declension noun, masculine singular. So, and the word ein again is the imperfect indicative active third person singular from eimi. So, and the word was pros ton theon. Pros takes the accusative case, was face to face with God. Pros takes the accusative, which is ton theon. Notice when we think of the article ha, tu, to, ton, nominative, genitive, dative, and accusative. Ton is the accusative. So the word was toward ton theon, God. Ton, again, as we said, is the definite article in the accusative case, and theon is the accusative masculine singular. So, and the word was toward God, or we could say face to face with God. Then looking at the Hebrew phrase, it reads, V'hadavar haya et Elohim. And the word was, et could be translated with God, I believe. Ve is just your conjunction and. Ha is the definite article the, and we had just said historically how were the lamed assimilated by progressive assimilation into the daled. That's why we have the dogish forte in the daled. And so hal davar became ha davar with the doubling of the daled. And so the word haya is your G stem, your cow perfect, third masculine singular from haya. And the word was eight ha Elohim. Eight means with, non-translatable, but it basically, I guess we could say it is showing in the direct object of haya. So the word was with, it's showing the, we could say, the object of the verb, and the word was with ha Elohim. Ha is the definite article, and Elohim means God. Notice we have a commas under the hey here instead of a pathak. And the reason for that is how Elohim historically, the lamed dropped out because the aleph could not take a doubling. And we have what is called compensatory lengthening from a pathak to a commas. And that's why it is ha with the commas instead of with the pathak under the hay, accounting for that compensatory lengthening in the loss of the lamed. Then the third clause that we read in the Greek, kaitha'as ein ha lagas, and the word was God. Notice kai is the conjunction, and tha'as is your nominative. We call it predicate nominative. It's predicating something about halagas. And the word was God or was divine. It is in the nominative masculine singular. And like I said, a predicate nominative defining what the word was. Ain again is your imperfect indicative active third person singular from a me. And halagas, ha again, is your definite article, nominative masculine singular with logos, which is also your second declension noun, nominative masculine singular. It is interesting that the Hebrew translation by Delitzsch reads, V'hadavar haya ha Elohim. Ve is the conjunction and, it's the conjunction hadavar is the word. Notice the definite article again with the hey with the pathak, where the lamed of the article hal davar became ha davar, where the lamed historically assimilated into the daled. And the word haya again repeatedly is the cow perfect third masculine singular from haya. So the word was ha Elohim, was God. And notice ha again is the definite article, showing that we're looking at God. And ha Elohim, as we pointed out, the lamed dropped out because of the aleph, and we have compensatory lengthening from a hey, from a pathak to a commas. So the word was God. Again, Delitzsch would never have translated this, and the word was a God. The fact that it does not have the definite article under theos is showing that the word was God or was divine. And we've commented on this on other occasions. God is light. In 1 John, we would never translate it, God is a light, where we have the definite article with God, but a light without it. So God is light, meaning it's predicating something about God. He is fully light. So this is what we have here in the Greek. We have what we call a predicate nominative, predicating something about the word. The word was God. And the Hebrew, clearly, Delitz's translation captures that. V'hadavar hayah Elohim, and the word was Elohim, God. Danish did not translate this, the word was a God, but the word was Ha Elohim, the God, or God.